Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Eric Flight. Nice to see you all tonight. I'm gonna put some music on, some chill music. Yeah. But anyways, tonight we're flying in the Piper Warrior 120 Echo Foxtrot. I haven't flown this in a while, real life or on the sim. And we're gonna fly over the Catskills to an airport I've never been to before, in the sim or in real life. November 23 Sidney, New York. Only because I wanted to see the Catskills and thought, let's go to an airport we haven't gone to before. So, what's up, JJ? How's it going? Without further ado, I'm gonna get the checklist up here and get this flight started. So, here we go. And checklist, Warrior 2. There we go. Real world checklist here. So, I'm trying to mix it up a little bit more on the aircraft as we fly here. When I hit some I haven't done yet. Not only that, but we're going to be taking this Piper Warrior out on a special series of flights pretty soon. Hopefully this week. I'm on vacation this week. We just did our last day of teaching, and now we're off for the whole next week. So, but I got some things to do. Yeah, it's been going okay. That solar experiment I did, we tested today to see if the meter on the electric meter on the house ran slower, and it did. So it shows you that the solar power is indeed working. So what did I do? Oh, I bought like another thing of panels and stuff. So yeah. So I don't know. It's never gonna use all have as much energy as we use, but it's definitely gonna put a dent in it once I get done. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, that's been my latest experiment, other than just working. So. Anyway, seat track, back, lock, off, avionics are off, autopilot is off. We're going to go at 4,500 tonight, so that's set up and ready to go. I'm going to get this thing turned. There you go. Now this does have an altitude hold. I don't know if it does in real life, because the Piper Warriors I fly don't have any autopilot, but if we push this button right there when we get to 4,500 hold. I'm going to use the side tech panel, just makes it easier. Autopilot's off. Carb heat is off. It is. That's the carb heat. Throttle's light. Brakes are set and they are working. Okay, I'm gonna go master on. Oops, that's not working though, is it? Let's try that again. Well, that doesn't want to work. Am I set on the right thing here? No, I am not. So let me make sure this is set up for the Warrior. Again, haven't flown this in a while. Just flights. Arrow, there it is. Alright, let's try it now. Battery master on. There you go. Beacon on. Fuel pump going on. Mixture full rich. And that will prime it. And then we're going to mags to start. So, without further ado, let's go from the outside here. Clear prop. There she goes. She's burning like a kitten, maybe. Maybe need a little more fuel. Let's try that again. Clear prop. Nope, it's not liking it. Alright, what's going on? Fuel pump's on. All that stuff's on. Max. Oh, prime. Let's try prime again. One. Yeah, hello. Sorry, I got so used to fuel injection, too. Alright, let's try it again. Fuel should be on. It is. It's on the right. Are we still full? We have to be full. I did try to set it for full. No, I didn't. It's a good thing I checked. Alright, let's try it again. Clear prop. Alright, let's do the auto start because it doesn't seem to be working. Auto start. Alright, don't know why that happened. There we go. Alright. Oil pressure is in the green. Oil temperature's in the green. Fuel pump off. Fuel pressure is still good. Lights as required. We'll turn on. Ow, sorry, my back's kind of hurt me tonight. I don't know what I did. I pulled a muscle or something. Nav. And must be nav lights. So we don't really have taxi lights, so we'll get there. Okay, with that then. Fixtures required. Seatbelts, harnesses, heat vent, defrost. How cold is it outside? It's about 40. We want some heat. Crank that heat. There you go. Nick, what's up? How's it going? You're on YouTube. It should work, no? Maybe not. Let me do it for you on this thing though, because it's more of a Twitch command on that thing. I should probably make them carry over, but there you go. And JJ, we never got yours either. There you go, my friend. Alright, avionics on. After 5:30 go over. We'll sim gear. I just had it disappear on me. So I forget how to get that back. It'll come back to me pretty soon though. Give me a second here. MSFS fix. Dude, I had this somewhere. Give me a second. Fix. I can't remember how to get that window up. Damn it. Okay. There's something to do with it. If I resize the window, maybe. Can't remember how to do it. The window is lost. So let me dude, I can't pop out window fix. There it is. I got it written down. See? Set the sim to full screen, load to the airport, pop out screen, alternate enter window mode, alternate enter again. Alright. Didn't do that. Okay, let's try the thing again then. Okay, pop-up window not showing up. Pop-up window not showing. I'm gonna try to fix it. Alright, let me see what it says. Because that didn't work. Nope, didn't do that. To another screen, right, exactly. Nope. I don't know, but let me try something else here. Let me go to my displays. I got 4 different displays here. Let me try this. Let me make this my main display. There we go. I got to pop out. Good. Alright. I knew I could do it. Sometimes it just moves to a different display and then it's nowhere to be found. So, alright. Anyways, we're getting that going. And now we'll just resize it for the Municipal Gear GNS 530. Kind of a pain. They do have pop-out panel manager, but I don't feel like running another thing of software. Because that's how easy it is. I just resized it and good. Alright, we are getting the GPS thing there. Let's see. Avionics on. They are on. Okay, let's get the 7. It's not 2.5. I think it is 122.7 CTAF. Let's get the ATIS here too. 132.675. It's gonna be a little longer flight tonight. But I wanted to get one in because I was starting vacation today. Calm. We'll take 30 because I'll head west where we want to go. And I just totally hit the chat there, so excuse me. I'll get that set up. It's gonna flicker. Go. Yeah, we're looking a lot better now. There we go. Alright. Thank you for being patient. And back to guard, and you know what that means. Guard.
You're on guard with
Alright, with that, back to the checklist. Yeah. As you can see. Alright, altimeter, ATIS set. Altimeter, transponder, alt squawk is, we haven't flown this in forever, so ADS vehicle attendance on. Test the radio, 122.8. What's the CTAF actually? 122.7. 122.8 on here. Okay. Taunton traffic, Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot radio check, please. It's not transmitting. Am I on COM 2 or COM 1? I am COM 1. Let's try this again. Hello. Oh, I'm not connected to the network. Yeah, that might help. No offense, man. I didn't really file a flight plan either because they never look at it. We have more flights. But, connect here. 20 Echo Foxtrot. And we are. Remember it? I get down the code for the Warrior, but it's P28A. So I think it is. I'm gonna go with that one. Connect. Alright, now we're on Bad Sim. There you go. Alright. Taunton traffic, Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot, radio check please. Yeah, we're transmitting. Bad Sim Municom, Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot, radio check please. Alright, well, we'll get it eventually. Let's stay on the CTAF. Boop, boop, doo doo. Taxi light as required. Or there are no taxi lights on this thing. Attitude, turn coordinator, and compass. So set the compass. We're all good. Alright, we're gonna taxi down to runway 30 and do our thing. So I'm gonna turn off the tablet. And let's go down that way to runway 30. We're gonna turn the Tobii eye tracker on. Center it. Oops, cancel. I don't know why it's doing that. And parking brake off. Brakes are good. Taxiing to the left. Man, it feels good to fly this Warrior again. Get this going the right way too. Feels good to be on vacation too. I had a pretty stressful time in February going into March, and then that kind of worked its way out. And I mean, it's fine, but it's good to be on vacation. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta leave things where they need to be left sometimes. You know? Oops, sorry about that. Flashing on the screen there. I didn't have something out there. And why are we flying here? Just because I've never flown there, and they have the Catskills. So, in real life, the closest came to this was going to Sullivan County, Kilo Lake, Sierra Victor, stock site. But it should be a good flight, and we took the Warrior out that time. So, me and my friend there, he was trying to become a private pilot. I wanted to help him study, but it's like I wanted to. We met like once to study, but then like. Just my family and stuff with everything taken over, but we do what we can, you know. Right, we're gonna do a run up right over here, slow this thing down, turn it this way, brakes on, good. All right, brakes are set, fuel tank, we're good. It's gonna stay on the left for now. Alright, and I'm going to turn the Tobii eye tracker off. Trim set for takeoff. We have to check the wheel. There we go. So we don't have thumb electronic trim in this at all, which is fine. Flight controls. Free and correct. Annunciator lights. Check that out. Good. Instruments. Turn coordinators in the middle. No flag. Hand coordinating should be about where it is. Rest looks good, turn looks good, horizon looks good, airspeed looks good. Mixture, best power. Primer's in and locked, we give a little tug on that. And we're going to 2,000 RPM, so here we go. Alright, now check the mags, right. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Carb heat testing. It does, right? Vacuum is good. Amps are, where's the amp thing? I can't remember, it's been a while. I'll find it eventually. EGT, come on now, where are you? Down there, you're charging. Okay, fuel pressure, oil pressure are good. Oil temperature is good, we're gonna idle. Good. Back to 1,000. If there's a problem, take off from Catskills, show otherwise we'll abort takeoff and land directly on the runway as long as there's enough available runway to land on, that is. If we are under 800 feet, this problem Catskills, show otherwise. Take a turn to the no, we'll land directly. Have no more than 30-degree turns. Best glide speed of this is 73. On the game this month, what do you talk about? You mean Microsoft Flight Simulator? I have no clue. I have 2024. I just don't use it because it doesn't work that well. So if that means anything, it's getting there. Yeah, I'm waiting for that next patch to come out officially, and then hopefully it'll fix a lot of things. But I don't know if there's a sale on this. So I have the Steam version. So I don't know. Maybe there is. I know they were running a sale on something. So, but 2024, I would buy that with the idea of that's the future, and I'd wait until everything works, if that means anything. But all right, from above 800 feet, this palm can't go to you. Otherwise, we'll take a turn to the right and then down into the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed is 73. We're going to rotate at 55 and climb at 79. I'm going to put all our lights on. Sorry that my Tobii eye tracker's going nuts. Strobes on. Landing light on. That didn't work, so we'll turn them on like this. Strobes already on. Alright, fuel pump should be on. Yep. And everything's okay. Alright, good. Let's do this thing then. I'm going to call on the CTAF and get out of Taunton. Go to Sidney, New York. So, alright, here we go. Taunton traffic, Warrior 0, Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 30. Departure to the northwest. Taunton. So we had tracker on. We got birds everywhere. Clear. Let's make this thing happen. I've had 2020 though since the beginning. I always buy the simulators when they first come out, which a lot of people say I'm not gonna buy that till they work all the kinks out. But I mean, this is kind of my major thing of what I do. Anyways, we're on in the middle, heels on the floor, full throttle. Here we go. Take 55 to 79. Sorry about my stiffness. I've had allergies. And rotate. Trimming up. Trimming up, birds. Right about there. Good. Depart right out here. Let's check our left. Looking pretty good. Let's take a left here. They want you to depart on a radial of 260 to avoid the school. And then typically the mall would be your the old mall. That building right there is an old mall. That's not there anymore. That was a good visual back in the day. So. Alright, we're going to climb it about 85. Drop the nose a little bit. See that roll the nose. Head's cooling of the engine. And good. Alright, let's put autopilot on. Let's put nav on. Nav. Nav. Okay. Is there some reason why this isn't working? I don't know. It's not. Alright, autopilot, nav. Something's not right because they don't have it on or something. Yeah, I haven't set the GPS. GPS. Well, we'll figure it out somehow. Alright, let's do heading for now, but let's get it to the right place, to where it needs to be. It's not going to have. Okie dokie. 293. We'll fix it eventually. What's up? Who's rating now? Stu! Stu rating me. Alright, I'm gonna go to manual. This is the most. Keep climbing, they said. So I don't know if it's the autopilot. It's not working. That's alright. Fly it manual if we have to. Stu, thanks for the raid, my friend. Nice to see you. And welcome to the broadcast yet again. Andrew Freable Logic, if I said that right, 5-1, thanks for the raid, or attending the raid. But we're flying out to New York at an airport I've never been to, flying across the Catskills. So, nah, it doesn't go to nav, which is kind of weird. So I just guess I have to use heading, which is fine. I'm gonna fly it manual for now. Coming up on 3,000, so I'm gonna have to clean up the mixture pretty soon. That's all right, we'll get there. Clean up the mixture ever so slightly. I got my EGT gauge, but we'll take a look at the RPMs as well. Right about there. All right. Let's try this one more time. So if I do heading, it's gonna hold. It's just a matter of not being a pain. Doesn't want to do nav. Maybe we should cycle this and see what happens. Nav. I don't get it. All right. Track is about 293. Make it happen. Dylan, what's up? Oh, there you go. The Vision Jet. Well, we're going out to your area as well, just a little bit more to the west. That must have been a pretty nice flight. It's a nice, nice real-world weather out there right now. So, all right, over to that same Unicom. I'm gonna take off the tab. Oh, the tablet's not on. Okay, we're good. And turn off the WI tracker, and we'll keep it going. It says 2.5 hours as of now. I wonder if the vertical speed's not working either. Man, that sucks. We're gonna have to push this one and get to the all cold in here. Anyway, autopilot's not working. Well, there you go. Lebanon to Islip to Poughkeepsie. Is that what it is? There you go. Alright, we might have to do everything El Manuel tonight. Check it out. It's not a bad thing. Down. That's quite the wind we got there. And maybe get the altitude hold to here. I doubt it. It doesn't look like it's working. Alright, I guess we're manual tonight, except for heading. We'll trim it out. We'll make things happen. It might take a while. Okay, kick this back to 2,400 RPMs. And lean it out a little bit more. Right about there. We're good to go. We're on course here. In the pipe of order. Feel free to join us by way of the Looks Up Flexibility server. Just departed out of Taunton. Passing my neighborhood over here. Sorry about that. I live in the town that's over here in Dayton. So obviously I'm not going to front the real thing, but it's about 5 minutes away from my house from there. So this is a used car lot. They have car auctions. Yeah, it's pretty good. Providence, Rhode Island's over there. And we're going to be just north of Charlie on that. And the reason why I know that's because I'm on the electronic flight bag. So we're doing good. I'm probably going to go over to Boston approach, or Providence approach actually, 123675 for flight following.
KTAN 71, heading to 280, wind calm, runway 23, clear for takeoff.
This actually kind of worked last time, so. Do audio, then turn it up. If that gets too loud, let me know. But, pretty good. I gotta trim that up a little bit.
KTAN 71, wind calm, runway 23, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 23, KTAN 71.
There we go. Providence approach November 120 Echo Foxtrot.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, Providence approach, Providence 3015, clear request.
Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot, we're about 25 nautical miles northeast of Providence, requesting flight following order VFR at 4,500 direct to November 23.
And November 0 Echo Foxtrot, what altitude would you like to say the destination airport code?
4,500 and we're direct to November 23.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, roger. November 23 is the destination, 4,500, and you can squawk 5574.
5574, 0 Echo Foxtrot. Reason why I went to standby is that
71, say altitude.
Climbing through 2,000, 2,400.
That's 71, you're ready to contact. Direct Putnam.
that way if you went through anything that you're not supposed to,
Direct Putnam, 10,000.
perk up, you know, wouldn't pop up there.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, your radar contact about 17 miles northeast of the Providence Airport, altimeter 3015, proceed on course, maintain VFR.
Proceed on course, maintain VFR, 0 Echo Foxtrot. You're right. Well, I wish the altitude would hold. But nothing's working. No. It's alright. Once it trims out pretty good, it'll be alright. How are we doing on fuel? Fuel pump off. Pressure's holding. We're on the left. We're going to keep it there for a while. Let's see what that said. It says nothing. It just says, oh, I got you. Sorry about that, 0 Foxtrot.
You're good.
My microphone got stuck. I don't know why that button got stuck. Alright, so we're gonna use the heading hold at least. Yeah, the autopilot's not really doing his job, so auto, total failure tonight. Except for hold. Thanks a lot, auto.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
I'll go back to the passengers.
There we go. Alright, we're coming up on North Central State here. This is the old neighborhood where I grew up, Lincoln, Rhode Island. It's right outside Lincoln, Rhode Island. Fact. See if you don't fly my neighborhood yet. I guess not. The old neighborhood's over here. The airport is supposed to be in front of us.
That's at 71, contact Boston Center 134.7.
See it.
34-7,
Yeah.
We'll go ahead over at further on. Appreciate all the help tonight.
You bet, Tim.
I don't know what happened to the autopilot. It used to work. Kind of weird. Maybe there was like part of an update or something that broke it. There's downtown Providence. If you're going to FS Expo, you'll be seeing that, because that's where it's taking place in Providence, Rhode Island. There's TF Green Airport in the distance. We are not flying real world time, obviously, but we are doing real world weather. This must be Woonsocket. I don't know why it would be there, actually. That must be part of Lincoln, Rhode Island, actually. That's what it is. There's North Central Airport. In my old neighborhood where I grew up is over here. Not that far from Providence.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, I'm closing up here, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.70 Foxtrot, thanks.
You bet.
And another raid. Comet Crazy 3! Rating with a party of 19. I totally forgot what Boston Center was. 134.7.
The boat driver to Providence, first close, further agency contact center 134.7.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the raid over there. And that's 2 raids in like 10 minutes. So thanks to Stu and Comic Crazy 3. Thank you so much. I gotta contact Boston Center here. Just give me 1 second. Boston Center, November 120 Echo Foxtrot 4500 VFR. There you go. Jared Ferguson and G.I. Joseph, welcome to the broadcast. We're taking the Piper Warrior out to New York across the Catskills tonight. So should be a good flight. We have a little bit less than 2 hours, but it's a longer flight. Because I'm on vacay now. Just taught my last day today. We're off for about a little more than a week. So yeah, I like it. I haven't flown this in real life nor in the simulator in a while, so it's good to take the Warrior out. It's kind of a warm-up because I have a series of flights planned, which I'm hopefully starting this week. I'm going to leave that as a surprise. But yeah. The last plane I flew for real was the Piper Arrow. I got my complex endorsement, which is basically a bigger version of the Piper Warrior. Boston Center, contact me back. Nope, because I'm on the wrong frequency. Alright, so here we go. Boston Center, November 120 Echo Foxtrot 4500 VFR.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, Boston Center.
Just checking in with you at 4500
November
VFR.
3 Papa Whiskey, descend and maintain, level 1990.
Alright, talk. Okay. Sounds like Evan, writer from FS
Headset 71, climb and maintain, level 280.
Wait, level 280 and FS 21.
Alright, well, Rhode Island's that
November
way.
1 Lima Tango, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway
On our way.
27,
I don't know if Boston
Boston
Center has me, but it sounded like maybe they do. So, North Central right below us.
Number 3 Papa Whiskey, descend and maintain,
My old high school's over here too. I don't know if you can see it. This is the old mall. Follow that up. Yep, there's my old high school right there.
9 to 10 o'clock, 5 miles, a southbound Honda jet. They'll be restricted at least 1,000 feet above.
North Central.
Contact Boston approach.
That's Payware. I can't remember what company though. I've landed there several times. It's a nice little airport.
November 3 Papa Whiskey, descend and
I think we're
maintain.
trimmed out almost decent.
17,000, the Boston altimeter 3013.
Yeah, that's where I grew up as a kid. And again, if you're going to FS Expo, you go to Providence, Rhode Island.
2136, that's the for about a minute. Affirmative.
All right, should be pretty scenic on the way out there. It's very clear, nice weather. Maybe a little bumpy as we get out towards New York, but
Air Canada 8697, Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
I think we're trimmed out kind of decent now. Ground speed not the best, but it's not the worst. But
November 3 Papa Whiskey, descend and
do a
maintain
little scan
16,000.
here. Fuel, I'm gonna shift to the right tank, so fuel pump on.
November 3 Papa Whiskey, traffic,
Go to the
12
right.
o'clock, 4 miles eastbound, heavy Airbus at 1,000
Fuel
feet,
pump
low
off.
caution, lake turbulence.
And fuel pressure still good. Nice. Oil pressure's good. Oil temp's good. And we are good on the vacuum.
November 3 Papa Whiskey,
also.
descend and maintain
Charging.
14,000.
Nice. Very good. Let's make this so.
Gotta make it so. Make it so.
Making it so.
November 3 Papa Whiskey, maintain 14,000, contact Boston approach 133.0.
There you go. Oh man.
See it. Good evening, Boston.
So hoping 2024 gets better with the service update. I don't. Did they come up with a release date for that yet? Because the beta doesn't work for me that well. Hoping it gets well worked out.
17270 at
We'll see.
All right, on time.
Love to fly it again.
2136 is back. Thank you.
On stream, that is. So last time we did that, we did 152. which is decent because the WB sim mod, but
Who is class one?
anywho. Should see some scenery and all that stuff. Crossing the Hudson as well. So. We're just about out of Rhode Island, my home state, from being a kid. We're gonna see a little bit of Springfield, Massachusetts in the distance there. Fly right over there. See what we can do. Definitely a lot more people on 2024 now because the multiplayer is getting sparse. Or it could be just that I'm up late at night on the East Coast.
Cafe 426, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 3013.
Yucking stuff.
That's 27 Roebuck 3 arrival, 3013, Cafe 426.
RPM was decent, so faster version.
November 0 Echo Foxtrot, Bradley altimeter 3016.
Roger, 0 Echo Foxtrot. Yeah, I was stuck. Give me a second. There. Down just a little bit. Turning up. Setting way down,
Chad
hopefully.
690,
Wind's
descend
kicking
via
us
the
around.
J-Fun 2 arrival, runway 7, Boston altimeter 3013.
Yeah, we're getting kicked around a little bit.
Air Canada
Past
8697, and then
Rhode Island,
altitude,
right
climb and
close.
maintain level 260.
Level 2604, Air Canada 86.
We're almost in Connecticut. When we hit, should be on Lake. I think it's this one. That's Connecticut right there. So we're not going to be there for long.
29 Charlie, the Moncton
We're gonna be
Center
back in
is
Massachusetts.
closed. Radar
Yeah,
service
just gonna
terminated.
barely
Frequency
clip
change
Connecticut.
approved. Have a good night. Delta 4517, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
3.0, 4513.
Air Canada 8697, climb and maintain level 270.
This one's definitely playing with us a little bit.
270, Air Canada 8697.
American 2136, the Washington Center in New York are offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Guessing that was for United 2136, frequency change approved. Thanks.
November 1 Lima Tango, contact Boston approach 133.0. See ya.
Over to approach 150, see ya.
See ya.
Decent. Back in the cab. painted the upholstery here. 'Cause usually it's red. I made it blue.
Air
Canada
Canada
reflect blue if you go.
8697, traffic 10 o'clock, 10
I like
miles,
it.
converging, citation 1,000
Stand
feet
look
above,
bright
I'll have
red
fire when
onto
you clear.
the outside left. Oh, excuse me.
At Jet 71, traffic 2 to 3 o'clock, 5 miles, converging A320, 1,000 feet
About
below.
an hour and 45 minutes to go, so let's just enjoy the views.
Roger, negative contact. We're gonna look for traffic. Actually, traffic is safe for Net 71. Sorry about that.
Get some power lines down there. And Putnam, Connecticut is out in the distance. Right there, I think. Right near the Putnam VOR. Could have went direct to Putnam VOR. First VOR I ever dialed into. It's in front of us somewhere. Couldn't see it, you know. Ooh, excuse me. Should be right down here somewhere.
Delta
See if we see it.
2061, the Cleveland Center is offline, right at 7 determined digits, frequency change approved, have a good night.
Stop Connecticut first as well.
Set.
I'm really seeing it. It's supposed to be like
Boston Center, Canada,
right in front of us.
555, Air Canada 5237, Boston Center, on the maintain 16,000, Bradley, altimeter 3016. 3016, time 16,000, Air Canada 5237.
This looks interesting. That is. Looks like a big go-kart type race thing. Rail side full stop.
Cafe 426, the leak speed restriction still probing.
Oh, we can see the Putnam VOR. Not see it yet. Let's check our altitude. Just go from those.
The restrictions to Provy, Cafe 46.
Boston Center, Channel 845, on Highland
Probably
from
not.
Boston,
Then.
13,000.
Where I remember, it was like in a big field. This.
Flight number 270, Channel 845.
I don't know.
Air Canada 8697, climb and maintain, flight level 380, traffic.
Alright, anyways. We're gonna skip Connecticut and get back to Mass.
Flight level 380.
Massachusetts, that is.
JetBlue 845, cleared direct Syracuse. Direct Syracuse, JetBlue 845.
Boston Center, Net 71.
Good.
We'd like to take the ILS 33 via Junud and then go miss if possible, and we'll hold on the publish.
Net Jet 71, clear direct Janet, expect the ILS runway 33 approach.
Clear direct Janet, and we'll expect ILS 33 Net 71. Appreciate it.
Oh boy.
Boston Center, American 1673 at
Let's do another check of what we got here. Fuel pressure's good, temp pressure's good. RPM's look good, suction looks good.
American 1673,
Alternator
Boston
charge.
Center, cleared direct Proby.
Direct Provy 1673.
American 1673, descend and maintain, flight level 3, question, descend and maintain, flight level 230.
230, American 1673, and which arrival should I be on?
On the Robust 3.
Right, about an hour and a half to go. Depends on what you believe. My electronic flight back says an hour and 31 minutes. It says an hour. Just count. Heck, I'm just gonna fly back. Echo Al Manuel.
American 1673, when able, maintain 300 knots or greater.
300 knots and greater, American 1673.
November 2 Echo Foxtrot, traffic 1 o'clock, 8 miles. Northeastbound, aircraft type unknown, altitude indicates 5,100.
Looking for traffic, 0 Echo Foxtrot. Traffic not in sight, 0 Echo Foxtrot.
Roger. NetJet 71, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 1000, the Burlington altimeter 3015.
3015 and
miles,
descend 11,000, pilot discretion,
JetBlue 845, climb and maintain level 300.
Flight level 300, JetBlue 845.
Seeing him.
Air Canada 5237, cleared direct Basie. Direct Basie, Air Canada 5237.
Sorry about that.
KTA 426, just make sure you're descending via the arrival. Should be descending to follow the published altitudes and speeds on the chart.
descend as published, state 426, inform.
Yep.
They were saying.
Okay, now, today 426, now descending.
Jazz 690, contact Boston approach 133.0.
Boston Center, hello, it's Southwest 7765 with you passing 12,700.
Wow.
Southwest
Very jovial,
7765, Boston
Southwest.
Center, climb and maintain flight level, climb and maintain 16,000, the Bradley altimeter 3016.
3016, we'll climb and maintain
F12 flight got mapped to
sorry, flight
something
level
else again.
160, Southwest 7765, how you
That
doing?
happened.
I'm pretty good, how are you?
Not too bad.
It's been a while since I flew totally manual. It feels good. This is how I do it in the real world. I never used autopilot in the real world. And one time I did not hold the altitude. It was going down -500 feet per minute. So it couldn't be trusted. That was in the Piper Archer. Maybe we'll try it again someday. This wind is kicking our butt. That's why I'm having to constantly trim. Get there. So I think a little easier to fly manual in the real world, to be honest with you. I have a better feel for it.
American 1873, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, the Boston altimeter 3013.
Alright, coming up on Springfield,
American
Massachusetts, out in the distance.
1673 for runway 27, altimeter 3013.
Pretty good out here.
Cafe 426, have a great night. Contact Boston Approach 133.0.
430 and Central Service denied.
November 0 Echo Foxtrot, Bradley, altimeter 3016.
Roger, 0 Echo Foxtrot.
Delta 8937, Washington Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
Frequency change approved. Thank you for everything for Delta 8937.
All the wind is kicking us around here. Seems like we're slowing down on the ground speed a little bit too.
No problem. Thanks for that.
No, wind just shifted again. I was gonna say we were trimmed out pretty good till that wind kicked up again.
NetJet 71, cross Janet at or above 7,000. Cleared straight in ILS runway 33 approach.
Clear Janet at or above 7,000.
Let's get 3 in ILS.
Air Canada 1127 with you passing 10,000. Clear direct Daisy.
Right, autopilot is not working. So we'll do it ourselves
Sorry,
again.
Direct Daisy for Cessna
Fine.
7765.
That's not good. Let's try that again.
Air Canada 1127 with you passing 11,000. Air Canada 1127 Boston Center, climb and maintain 16,000. Bradley altimeter 3016.
No.
16,000 Air Canada 1127.
Turn the total on track.
Touch aircraft office Navy Africa speaks about 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay, so we got Volata. Let's see where our flight was taking us tonight. Left out of Taunton, did the 260 out. Some aircraft problems there as well. And you can kind of tell I did some El Manuel flying here. But we're going all the way out to November 23. Sidney Municipal right there, so we're about 30% through our flight tonight. Springfield, Massachusetts coming up off our right up here in the distance. Actually, going to be out in this area with my high school, middle school band. I'm going to get back on Friday because we're going to Six Flags New England. So it's right on the border, Mass and Connecticut. Trim down. Too much, just this wind is There is a turbulence at the high level, which I didn't think I was going to hit. We're getting some updrafts here. Come on now, stop doing those updrafts. Hour 22 minutes ago. Ground speed's picking up. That's what I'm saying. There's shifts in the winds over here. All right, how are we doing on fuel? Looking decent. All right, let's switch to the left. Fuel pump on. Left tank. And fuel pump off. Fuel pressure is holding up. Should be up a little bit more. There we go. Gotta keep trimming though. That wind. There's the temperature outside. It's 148. 4,500. That's almost standard. So is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? It's 4,500-ish. True airspeed is about 120. I think it is almost 73. 4,500. If I got that right, I might have not got that right. It's been a while. Right, switch the heading to north. The altitude holding is not working. Nothing's working. I'm gonna be over the Class Charlie for Bradley. We should see Bradley out here as well. And Springfield should be right out there. Even go by. We're Six Flags New England is the amusement park out here that we'll be at on Friday, May 2nd with Band Festival. Boston Center's back. It's back, baby.
Air Canada 5237, cross base Seattle, maintain 8,000 with Stewart altimeter 3016. Cross base Seattle, 8,000.
Beautiful, clear day to be flying.
Southwest 7765, cross base Seattle, maintain 8,000, Stewart altimeter 3016.
3016, cross Bay Seattle, maintain 8,000, blue was Southwest.
Sure, up again.
American
Wild swings in
1673,
altitude.
contact Boston approach 133.0, so long.
American 1673, 133.0 for arrival here.
JetBlue 845, you can
Nice
expect to
time.
land straight in at Syracuse tonight on runway 28. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 1000.
Descend at maintain 1000. Could you repeat the arrival?
Trimming in
please,
real
for
life
JetBlue
and flying manual is a lot easier.
JetBlue 845, Syracuse altimeter 3020.
Once in a
Expect
very
to
good
land
while we'll have
straight in on runway
fluctuations
28.
with wind, but it's
Altimeter
usually not this
308.
pronounced.
3020 and expecting straight into a JetBlue 845, thank you.
Boston Center, Delta 1425, 13,300 for 14, direct SOC.
Delta 1425, Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain
Right,
call
about
light
an hour and a
level
half to go.
360.
Till we get to November 23
360,
Sidney,
Delta
New York.
1425.
Trying to see if it's a Springfield now slow. It's out there, it's just not loading.
Delta 1425, clear direct MJ.
Direct MJ, Delta 1425.
Air Canada 1127, clear direct Daisy.
Oh my God, that's quite the shift
Clear
of
direct
wind
Daisy,
there.
Air Canada 1127.
Come on, trim down.
No problem, but just for next time, if we give you the clearance to fly the straight-in approach, we're not expecting you to fly the procedure turn to the hold and loose, so you'd just be able to join the localizer right up from where you were. No problem. If you want to fly it, you can always ask for it, but if we clear for the straight-in, we're kind of expecting that you're just going to fly it straight in.
Connecticut River right there. That would go all the way down to Rhode.
JetBlue 845, when able, proceed direct to Stoda and expect ILS runway 28.
Back in Massachusetts in just a couple seconds here.
Direct to Stoda, expecting ILS 28, JetBlue 845.
Downtown Springfield, right off our right there. Famous for convention from basketball. Basketball Hall of Fame is over here. It's basically a big ball shaped like basketball. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, it's right there. Yeah. Right there. Park I was telling you about should be somewhere around here. Right on the river. Yeah, right on the
Air
water.
Canada 5237, New York Center is offline, ready to service terminated, frequency change first, yeah.
Should be.
Southwest
Around here somewhere.
7765, the New York approach is closed, frequency change first, yeah.
Yukon 228 for Southwest 7765. Enjoy the rest of your night. See ya.
BC thanks.
No, if I see it, I'll let you know. I don't see it right now. Springfield, Massachusetts. Actually, that's Long Meadow.
Medjet 71, wind calm, runway 33, cleared low approach.
Another little over an hour to go. Not the biggest fan of Six Flags. It's okay. I think there's better parks. I see.
Air Canada 1127, cross base at and maintain 8,000, the Stewart altimeter 3016. Air Canada 1127,
oh, there it is. Six Flags New England right over there, everybody. They're on May 2nd, my man. It's the Superman coaster. That's probably the best coaster they have. And they have more over here. Go.
That is 2098 Boston Center, Papa maintain.
Still kind of loading too. It used to be called Riverside Park. It used to be, used to have a car racing over here. They replaced it with these rides. It's owned by Six Flags. Yep, be there. They closed the park earlier too, so it's not gonna be as late at night. Used to stay at 8. And over here is the concert area, but it's also where they give out the band awards to find out how well you are. So I'll be there, one band, figure out how well we do later. Parking lots over here with the buses and stuff. Yep, there. Six Flags. See, they've calmed down the wind a little bit. Trim up just slightly. Right. Well, next border we'll be hitting is New York, and then we're gonna stay within New York. So, Catskills. Which is why it's important that we keep the 4,500 because it's only gonna be over 500 feet over some of the peaks there. So. That is about right, actually. So yeah, it is standard temp. We're about 18 over temp, so that's right. Plus side 4,500-ish. So it should be about 110. That's what I calculate usually for pipe order, for an average. Cessna 172, same thing. 152, I do about 100 true airspeed when I do my calculations. And the Piper Arrow, I do 137. I can't remember what I did for the Archer. I'd have to look at it. But it's probably like a little bit faster than 110, probably maybe 120 or something. And the way that you find out that is you look at the POH with the charts, but I take an average on the usual overall airspeeds. They're not off by much. So they're actually pretty accurate. But again, we'll be taking this Warrior on a series of flights that I hope to start this week. And if you must know, we're going to follow the Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail, sorry, not Oregon, they want Oregon. But should be a good time. Got some special graphics and stuff. See what we can do. Getting away from the Connecticut River in Springfield, Massachusetts. On our way to New York. Catskills will be coming up right after we cross the Hudson up ahead. I'd say in about 25 to 30 minutes. Oops. Come on, load the scenery. Let's go. Right off our right there is Westfield Barnes Regional, Kilo Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. Never flew out to these airports, but I have been slightly north of there, Northampton, which is up there. And it's more remote part of Massachusetts than where I live. Ooh, excuse me. It's getting to midnight here on the East Coast. We're going to be flying to almost 1 a.m. So I'll get a flight in tonight. I'm glad I took the Warrior.
That's at 71, Roger, and just want to verify you're wishing to fly the published missed approach. Roger, let me know when you're ready for further clearance. Air Canada 1127, New York is offline, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, Air Canada 1127.
Still loading up there. Alright, we're going to be flying through some wilderness for a while. Crossing the Hudson. And then, let's see seeing Catskills.
And Boston Center, Delta 13 Heavy, with you climbing through 7,100, climbing northeast of JFK.
Roger, I'm just going to be closing here in the next couple minutes. Unfortunately, there won't be any further coverage available for you. As you get a bit closer, you can see if Boston approaches the all line.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Yep, I'm
Ground
not
speed.
quite closing yet, but I will be shortly. JetBlue 845, PJ 11,000 there initially. Looks like you're a little bit lower than that, but you can keep your descent going if you wish. Descend and maintain 6,000.
Oh, Siri.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
in the distance there,
6,000,
you're starting to see the
845.
Catskills, so going right over these mountains. Oh, God. I have to ban someone. Give me a second. Van Hammer.
Delta
These winds are pretty strong here
1425,
tonight.
Washington Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Everything is done. Delta 1425, thanks for the help.
Good luck. November 0 Echo Foxtrot, radar service terminated. Walk VFR, frequency change approved.
Roger, thanks for the ATC tonight, Zero Foxtrot.
United 2098, New York is offline, frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Roger, over to advisory, United 2098. See you.
Go 128.0. Did I get that right? I'm like not thinking right here. For some reason, my mind just went to blank. 122.8. See, God, my brain, I swear. 122.8. Of course, I knew that, just my brain wasn't working. Alright, let's get there. Come on, let's go. There you go. All right, we are Massachusetts, right on the border with Connecticut over there, and this is the Berkshires up here. But, it is what it is. I'd like to go out here on a flight to Walter Coladza. Kilo Golf Bravo Romeo, but I'd also like to go to Paramount West Airport, Kilo Alpha Quebec Whiskey, because they have Mount Greylock over there. It'd be nice to take the e-bike around and visit a little bit around the town. But we'll see. So that might be a flight for this summer. Who knows? I did the islands last summer, so kind of. Maybe I'll hit like Martha's Vineyard, but that's it. I don't think I want to go to Nantucket again this year. It's a nice place to go, but I like to hit some other airports I haven't flown to in real life. Catskills coming up in the distance. Why the autopilot doesn't work like it used to. Used to be able to have nav and everything. It's kind of weird. Want to thank Stu222 again for the raid, and oh, was it Comic? It'll come back to me. I gotta find it. Give me a second. It's been a while. Comic Crazy 3 or something like that, but we did shoutouts. Yeah, Comic Crazy 3. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. If you're still with me, thanks for coming out. We stream on 3 services concurrently, and Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, believe it or not. So appreciate all of you watching out there, because I know some of you are on YouTube. Kick's kind of slow, but I'm going to do it anyways, because it seems to be the other popular service other than YouTube and Twitch. We got our start on Twitch, and we're going to be in our 5-year anniversary this year. So that should be in June, I think. We started this during COVID, and I was stuck at home working from home, teaching from home, if you will. But it's been quite the experience, and I appreciate you all coming out. We will be unveiling, hopefully, by the end of next week, our 5th annual fundraising marathon. I take part in the Great Cycle Challenge every September. I pledge to ride 150 miles on my bike for charity to raise money for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. And the Flight Sim community has been nothing but awesome because they have given me the most donations out of anyone, even more than family. So we've raised about $6,000 something over the years for the Children's Cancer Research Fund, and we're hoping to do it again. It's an annual marathon event taking place in end of July, beginning of August, but we're going to have our whole theme out, and hopefully graphics, because I do it while I'm on vacation this week. So, have the ideas, need to just kind of finalize and make graphics. That's where we are, then start promoting, make the handbook for pilots. But if you fly it as a marathon, we usually have some sponsors, such as Knit Builds and Druicki Design. We had OrbX a couple marathons ago, like maybe the second marathon. So, but you can get free scenery for flying on marathon. We ask for a lot, though. You're gonna be flying for quite a while, and you have to stay awake. But again, it's all for charity. And the more people that fly it, the more publicity we get, especially people that stream on Twitch or anywhere. So we'll be having registration for that as well. And you should join my Discord. tinyurl.com/Eric Flight Discord, well, one word, for more information, because I'll be posting it there, and also on the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums. But I usually get some media going on for it, so hopefully we're working on that this week. So promo video, I take pride in. I take a lot of time to make it, but we'll see. Trimming down. We're almost an hour out from where we're going, Sidney, New York. Catskills coming up. We're going to be flying over. And the Hudson River should be coming up too as well. We'll be right near Catskill, New York. How are we doing on fuel? On the left, we're going to go to the right. Fuel pump on. Switch to the right. And fuel pump off. Fuel pressure still holding. Good. Excellent. Excellente. Or as some people say.
Excellent!
Just saying. Any Bill and Ted's fans are in the house. Love that sound. There's also this wonderful one that has no relation to what we're doing right now.
Put them in the Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden? Excellent! Execute them. Bogus.
Oh boy. Sorry, we do it purely for entertainment.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Sky condition clear.
We're gonna have some type of weather. 162.8.
10 Celsius. Altimeter 3018.
Catskills. Let's get some good views of the Catskills. We're still in Massachusetts. It's across the Hudson.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 3 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 3018.
Kind of scenic out here though.
November 8 Niner automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 3 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 3018. November 8 Niner automated weather observation 2000 Zulu. Wind calm.
It's not
Visibility
guard.
10. Sky condition
One more
clear.
time, it might just turn off.
Temperature 3 Celsius. Dew
Maybe
point
not.
10 Celsius.
Oh no. Okay.
Altimeter 30.
Alright, well, let's put some chatter on, so let's do that. We should be on probably approach, play chatter. Oh, no, I turned it off, see?
Contact center 134.37.
God.
3437, thank you. Southwest 2043.
This way we get some ambiance on the street. Again, thank you for coming out tonight as we are about to fly over the Catskills, coming up the distance. Aviation system, November 2-3 after. Show 'em up.
The Park Trader contact line maintain 10,000, 10,000.
It's gotta get the GPS still. Nice looking trees down there.
Your contact 3748 and maintain 4,000. 748.
Shut it down. These winds have been up and down tonight. So. Gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna let Otto fly the plane for a second. Right back. Sorry. Stuff like blowing my nose.
3158, T direct mold, contact center 134.37. Have a great day.
Come on.
Direct mold and 34.
Take it over, Otto. Yeah, be right back.
3437 for Airline 138.
And we're back. Thanks for
5148,
waiting.
visual approach, runway 36, maintain 2,000, forecast straight in on final course. Maintain 2,000, forecast straight in on final.
So they, FS Expo announced that they're going to open up event registration for like the extra add-ons. Now I'm local, so I'll be commuting in all 3 days, but one of the ones I was thinking of is to go visit the Providence control tower, which I've never done, even though the last instrument landings I practiced during my instrument lessons was at Providence. So it'd be kind of cool to see it, you know. I think it was like $15. It's like round trip shuttle from downtown Providence to there. You might not know this, but TF Green, where the Providence Tower is, well, that is actually in a city called Rhode, just south of Providence. Well, Providence is Providence, the capital. There's the Catskills.
Good evening, Shuttle 697. Leaving 1, 5,000, Sandy 1, 1,000, have block.
I watched the peak over here, it's 4,600. Sullivan County, where I've been. Woodstock, 1969 Woodstock site is right where that little clamshell is. At least they built it after that, right there. Gotta be most of it. So, that's the Hudson coming up, which I love flying over in real life. I think that's awesome. I'm like, wow, I'm flying over the Hudson. I don't know, man. It's like every time I fly over the Hudson in a little plane, I'm just like, wow, this is pretty cool. So, get to see that on the street tonight as well. So we're passing near Sheffield, Massachusetts, right here on the left. Great Barrington, Just Flight has to update all these for 2024, so they said that they're not worried about it right now, but it would be nice if they did. I did get the Warrior to work kind of in 2024, like once or twice. Is it? I've landed in the sim there once, but I'd like to do it in real life. take the e-bike out there and go explore it a little bit. You know, that and Heisenberg, how's it going? We also like to see North Adams. So, which I almost did one time, but then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. I've hit a lot of the Massachusetts airports. Actually, I fly out of Plymouth. So.
Turn 10 degrees right, vector for the visual
And I know that Great Barrington there was having some problems. We're trying to keep it open. So, like, trying to close it. Or at least don't close it. One Bravo 1 I have not done yet either. We'll see what that is. I really want to get the 6 Bravo 6 because I haven't done that yet. I haven't really landed up here in Columbia County. It's right up the Hudson too. Last time I was out in this area was again visiting the 1969 Livestock Festival site at Neil Mike's here. Where I learned that there are no Ubers there on Sundays, even though I was told there was. And then the taxi was very expensive because they had to come from what do you call that? Monticello, New York. So they had to drive out there and get you. Literally the 1969 Livestock Festival site's like 7 miles out from the airport. But they charge you like a lot. Oh, you did? Oh, congratulations. I rent out of Plymouth, and oh, you're right on the Hudson. You're amazing. Whenever you're near Old Rhinebeck too, so you must go to that and see like the Blériot and stuff too. That's something else I'd like to go to, but they tell you that landing there can be tricky, and that they recommend you, just drive in. But I'd probably land at Kingston Ulster. If I was going to do that and take like a taxi from your mind back, I'd love to do that too. Lots of ideas, not enough money, Oh, are you? Gipsy? Nice, man. I just got my complex. I'm halfway through instrument, but then I had to stop because of cost. I decided to do the complex. That's the last thing I did in Aero too. And then now I just want to fly for some fun. I'm not making a career out of it. So. They say if you can do instrument, you can do anything. So. It is, and it definitely made me a better pilot, even with only going halfway through the training. I do plan on returning to it someday. But, I had lots of money coming in, well, lots more money, I should say, coming in during COVID, because people were watching my YouTube videos where I make most of my money, which is not even on the Eric Click channel. It's on the channel called the Eric DIY channel. But I was making pretty good. I put it this way, I could fly like 4 flights easy a month if I wanted to. So, but since COVID has somewhat declined, obviously, people are we don't make as much. I have to pick and choose my flights there. But at least I do make enough to fly still. That's the good news. So, yeah, definitely makes you a better pilot. I believe the same thing. Yeah. And I find myself when I fly in real life, like I'm more accurate with everything because of the instrument training, Catskills coming up. Let's get an updated pressure setting just so I make sure I clear that. Let's try it out of Kingston Ulster. No, we don't have that. AWAS out of Columbia County. 133 525.
Southwest 4978, 18000.
1 Bravo 1, automated weather observation 20000.
Southwest 4978 is going to be
5,000. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
Iowa Scottsville, what's up?
4,900 feet. Temperature 5 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius.
10 degrees right.
Altimeter 3017. 1 Bravo 1, automated
Alright,
weather
over back to
observation.
guard. I want to welcome Iowa Scottsville to the broadcast here. So let's get your sound, my friend. There we go. We are back to monitoring
You're
guard.
on guard, Whip.
So the autopilot doesn't really work that well. I've been on heading and I've had to manually trim it the whole time. Don't know what happened to the nav button, but it doesn't work anymore, see? It's not working. So I'm just doing heading and trimming it as we go. We keep having updrafts though. And definitely easier to control this in real life. I did fly a manual a while back. Delta. Let's see where we're at here. So we're about halfway there. We're not leaving on there. I could go either way. I think each one has its pros and cons. I think the 172 is a little bit more forgiving, but not much. I think they're both forgiving planes. The Piper definitely flies a little bit more, shall I say, non-floaty like. And the Cessna being high wing kind of gives you a little bit more floats. But I don't know. They got their pros and cons. I can fly either one. I kind of like them equally. It seems like the Pipers, if you're gonna buy one though, are a little bit more, a little less expensive. Depends what's in it, obviously. So, but I don't know. I mean, I just got done flying the Piper Arrow, getting signed up for my complex and that. So, and all the Pipers are just basically bigger, heavier Pipers as you go up. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about the Piper is you want to go take pictures, and you got this thing in your way. Whereas the Cessna, you get really good views of the ground, you know? So it all depends. It all depends what you want. But, I don't know, I flew the 172 last stream, so as far as in real life, like I said, I did like the Arrow from Complex Norseman. I really liked it, to be honest with you. It's my first fuel-injected engine. So now I can fly everything at the flight school but the Centauri, because I don't have a tail. But that opened it up. Like, let's say this vacation week I want to take the Arrow out. There's probably a really good chance I can send out the Arrow because not everyone has their complex like this one. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm still debating that. I have a physical and the dentist to go to, and I have another meeting I have to go to, even though it's vacation. But they're all for good things, and we'll see. So. Yeah, I'm not your typical guy that says, "Oh, Piper's the way to go." But they're both nice aircraft to fly. That's the pro and con about renting is that the con is you got to sign up and there's tons of students around. You got to work around that schedule. The pro is I get to fly 7 different aircraft. So there's 4 172s at my flight school, 2 152s, 2 Piper Warriors, 1 Archer, and 1 Arrow. So. Seeing that I'm basically signed up on all of those. So whatever I feel like taking, I take. We got the Hudson River out there in the distance. But I did get my start with 152. It's cheaper. And even though I'm a heavier gentleman, I actually got to do that because I'm short. It actually fits me better. And luckily my flight instructor was putting us under the weight limit. So I have lost a lot of weight since then. 6 pounds per gallon, you know. So yeah, it is, and that's the pro about renting. Again, the con is availability sometimes. That's exactly why I want my complex for 2 things. 1, I want to fly the fastest aircraft. And 2. The private pilots can't rent that because they don't complex, so it opens up a lot. But yeah, I do like having the flexibility there. And I was looking into buying into a flying club. But 1, it was a 172M, and they wanted a $25,000 buy-in, and I'm like, well, for that price, that's you get like a couple more $1,000. It's basically a down payment on the plane. 2. The hourly rate after that, just after the buy-in, was almost, it wasn't much more than what I pay hourly at my flight school. So my flight school actually has pretty good prices. So I was like, I'm good. Even though that was located at Taunton. It's actually the Rockton Flying Club. It's the oldest flying club in America. But they have 1 172, and I think they take on either 10 or 12 owners. So I just thought $25,000 was much for my. When I first signed up for it to be on the wait list, I think it was at like 11,000, which made more sense to me back then. But it took them a couple of years for a spot to open, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, we like your experience. It's this, but it's a $25,000 buy-in. We'd like to invite you down to see the hang." They said 25,000, and kind of just lost me. So I'd rather save up money, rent out the flight school, and then maybe someday get an aircraft or something. But I don't know. It's about price, engine time, and features. So I could go Cessna or Piper. I mean, I think it's more about price and being able to carry people. Like this realistically carries 3 people, but you can fit 4. Not taking on as much fuel, and people are way, less. So but I've taken my friends in the Piper Warrior, Archer. We haven't done the Arrow yet because they just got signed off on it. But I've taken the Vanilla 172s. The 152, I usually don't take up many people I did when I first started testing. But I like even flying the 152 to be honest with you, solo. It doesn't go very fast. It's a cool little plane. Like I said, they're all about the same. 152 is just a smaller 172. And the Piper Warrior is like the Piper version of 172. DRM 514, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So you just pushed us to 930. So thank you, sir. Yeah, if you ever make your way out to the east, let me know. So, and I don't know if you're really into flight simming on your own, but there's always FSX World, which is right 30 minutes away from my house. So I'll be commuting in and actually attending the show. Yeah, love to see people that stream. I have taken flights with 2 people on stream. One who I know very well, Nick Resla, and another one who showed up last year or so, and he's very local. So I was like, dude, want to go for a flight? Let's go for a flight. So we did. We went to Jaffrey, New Hampshire to get some lunch and ice cream at the Kimball Farm, which is basically a walk down from the airport. We had some traffic off on the left here. Going down the Hudson. I love flying over the Hudson. I think it's fantastic. I'm always like, wow, flying over the Hudson. It's a little further north than what I used to. Catskills, yeah, the Catskill Mountains. So tell me, does it look like this in real life? I mean, that looks like a Hudson. I haven't been this far in a while. Kind of looks like it, right? Funny how you cross the Hudson and boom, right there, mountains. Not that far to go. About 40 minutes to go, 71.6. So we get to November 2-3. Have you ever been to November 2-3? So I have not, which is why I picked this airport. So if you go over the Catskills, go to airport, I have not been to before. We have a bridge up in the distance as well.
Envoy 3936, contact center 134.37, and have a great day. 437 over 6.
Check here, charging, back in bed, cameras going This is the one bad thing about the Pipers. All right, well, thank you for following me on YouTube, DRM514. I hope to see you in our future stream. And I hope to actually get some more videos sometime when I get time to do it. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Shout out to DRM. I don't know if you're on Twitch. That's not shout out. You are on Twitch, so there you go. Oh man. Whew. Some chat action there on Kick as well. So the commands now work on Kick as well.
3804 to kind of maintain 5,000.
Not the name commands. I should put those in. Discord is not a command, but I'll give it to you. You ready? All right. It's tinyurl.com/Eric Flight Discord. What's up, stock trader? You spell Eric Flight right. There you go. Oh, what do you want to talk about? That's depending on what you want to talk about. If it's about stocks, no. I'm good. I'm investing in solar panels right now, in my own solar array in my house. That's what I'm investing in. Well, typically with newer people, I say no until I get to know you. No offense or anything. But if you want to chat about private pilot license, I can do that. I'll get on Discord. How's that? I got about probably 20 minutes left to start really thinking about what I'm doing here. So I'll get on Discord for you. Go to the Discord. Join. There you go. You're the slash guy. And you're in live streaming chat already. So there you go. Let me make sure this is working now. Because I use a different microphone. And that's where I start banning people. You are banned. Sorry.
3804, clear visual approach, runway 36, contact tower 128.45, have a great day.
Terrible that people gotta ruin it for others. No offense or anything. Actually, there's a lot of offense to that. But anyways. Bam. Terrible. Anyways, we're not gonna do that again. Alright, anyways, we're gonna go to these Catskills mountains. Sorry about that, everybody. Should have seen it coming. And with that, we continue on to the Catskills. Alright, we are coming up on Hunter, New York. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I'm gonna ban you too then. Now she won't have to hear anything. Yeah, right, moving on. Looks like we got like a space up there or something. More resources in the area. So that might go over there. Man, you guys don't give up, do you? You don't. Terrible. What about someone else? Yeah, there you go. And bands. So many bands. Tonight, so many bands. Alright, turning on course here. We are way too high because I had to do all that banding, but that's okay. Get down again. And we are over the Catskills. That's where we're sitting on these mountains.
Southwest 2069, contact center 134.37 CM.
Clouds around here too.
4,000 and about
Get the
718,
AWOS
3,000.
in for Sidney Municipal 118.275.
Roger, Southwest 33, aviation, talking 1.5, 3392, Parker radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, turn left heading 050 for the climb. 050 for the climb, Southwest. 30. South 4005, continue descent, maintain
Swimming down,
2,000.
man, these updrafts, I'll tell you. Nice day. Cold weather, not cold time, obviously.
4005, clear to mountain concept, cross that or above 2,000, clear for the localizer, runway 18 approach.
All right, let's see if we can get some weather. We're very far out, but getting weather already. All right, let's see what we got. So 2.5. 2.5 is the right pattern. Push over, fly, and land above the center. That's what I'm thinking right now. But anyways, let's send something out to those wonderful people. This is what I think about you and your influence. And I must let you know that.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or duder or, you know, El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing.
Yeah. And also, you can act like this.
Godfather, I don't know what to do, guys.
Slap
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
And this is what I would love to do with all you guys. In a non-violent way.
Put them in the Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden? Excellent! Execute the
Wouldn't go that far.
bogus.
Wouldn't go that far. Oh man. Sorry. It just seemed like the thing to do. Anyways. Last one. Just remember.
What we do in line? Echoes in eternity.
Just saying. Alright, let's go back to guard and let's get serious about this landing here.
You're on guard with
Right. And this is what we're looking to do in November.
Stick the landing. In this challenge, the pilot will do his best to avoid certain death by keeping the plane on a good flight path with a constant angle descent lined up to center. Good. Stick the landing and don't suck.
That's what we're looking to do. On the side of the landing.
Cap 320 to 4,000.
Alright, we got about 28 minutes left here. Directly over the Catskills. It's beautiful land. Catskills.
679 depart Maddie heading 180. Maddie 180 headed up. Thank you.
Trim it up. Getting that down.
Shot 3792. 13-2, fire 11000, 300
So
now.
we on the left here.
3792, approach,
So
expect the
field
ILS
bump
runway
out.
9 left, data get the quick turn.
Switch to the right, tight.
Thank you.
Field bump off. And this wind is taking us out.
Yeah, this 2968, or 7 maintain 10 now.
Maintain 10 now.
Guys, 1062 over Zena, Canada Tower 128.15. Okay, frequency 124 to 125 over Zena, Canada. Duty at 4,000, so time left approach 210 now.
Then let's see if you are up there. We got another ski slope over here. Fleischman Ski Art, which I don't know if that has anything to do with is it fake company?
Got
I
a
don't know,
55,
but
so
there's
that
a
was correct,
Fleischman
but now
Ski
turn
Art.
right 180, 5,000. 180.
Fleischman should be up there. Let me know if anyone knows if that's like the fake piece slash where it's from.
Now on 1.35. 1.35 max.
I'm getting tired here, so let's get this landing in. This goes down to the back there. We did see these from a distance in real life when I went to school town. That's the closest I've been ever.
Turn right heading 150, so making 5,000, 39.
We're at 5,500. How the hell did he make it up to 5,500?
320, turn left 180.
Wow. Right, let's get this thing down. Speed, so keep still. Let's get down. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, 263 to maintain 4,000. 5,000, 4,000, yeah. Skywest 5557, turn right 190. Heading 190, step 5557. Okay, 679, turn right 170. 170, heading 9.
Got some things here. Getting down to 4,500 again. Still getting bumped around in wind though. Tasty Bassy. Bassy. How you doing?
Got 320 miles to 2, 4,000. Set up wind and left approach speed 180 to Zena. 180 to Zena to be clearly approaching at 320.
This is 2020. You're thinking about 2024 though. 2024 is not working too well for me still, so I'm usually streaming to 2020. So.
Yeah, 320, maintain 180 knots to Zena, then over Zena, Connecticut Tower 128.15. 180 to Zena, over Zena Tower 128.15.
Okay, trim up. 17.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, 263, 100 heading intercept 9 left. That's 100, intercept 9 left, yeah, 263.
Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. Thank you for hanging in there. Sorry about that little disruption tonight. Hopefully everything will work out from now on. Had to ban a lot, so that's okay. Yep. Well, 2020 seems to be more stable. 2024, I have problems with it loading flights sometimes and stuff like that. I do a lot of GA stuff because I'm a rural private pilot, so this is how I kind of practice when I can't fly for real. But yeah, we did the Cirrus Vision Jet a couple streams ago and stuff like that, but mostly GA. So, did the airliner once. I did the 737, but that was quite the experience. It's not that I did terrible at it, it's just that the flight management computer, I'm still trying to like understand every little thing on that. So I get like what it's doing, but more GA than anything, so.
Envoy 3377 at 2, reduce speed to 180, maintain 180 knots to Zena. 2, 180, Envoy 6.
Coming out of the Catskills and getting to Sidney Municipal. We're right up there in the distance. We're almost there. We're gonna overfly the airfields, do a left teardrop entry, left downwind for 7. That's the plan. Just check the weather as we get there closer again. Just to double check that. It said winds are calm. We'll go from there.
Got 263 miles from 2, cloud 4,000. Cloud wind on left approach speed 180 to Zena. Front 4, clear the ILS 9 left, 180, still west.
So in 2020, what do you use mostly fly, Tasty BC?
Got 5567 to making 4,000, good rate down.
Some nice houses down there. I wonder how much those go for. Probably a pretty penny. Yeah, I do appreciate you all coming out to the stream tonight. Sim's there too. I'm just gonna leave him because we're getting a little faster. So, see if I remember how to land the Warrior. Suction's good. Amps charging. Oil tempo pressure good. Fuel pressure's good. We're on the right tank. That's good to see because we're almost down to about 16, 17 in the left tank. So it's good. November 2-3 up there in the distance. We're going to overfly it, like I said. Pad altitude is about 2,000 feet. So we'll descend down a little bit. We'll get closer. And the CTAP is going to be 122.8, which we're already on. So, okay. Look at our flight for tonight on Volanta. Just been the route the whole night. Straight out from Taunton, all the way through the Warrior to November 2-3, which is right there. So it's been a pretty nice flight, except for the little interruption, but you know, nothing that can't be taken care of. There you go. Kit Fox. Yeah, I like the 170. Not much of a tail wheel pilot, but that's the one I did buy. Let's put it that way. So. Trim it up. So you're more of a bush pilot then. Yeah. So it's the only endorsement I don't have is the tail wheel. But I do like flying the 170 here and there. You know, it's classic. I was also working on the Swift, which is an old classic tail wheel too, from like the 30s, I believe.
5938, turn right 180. Right, heading 180, that's 238.
Got something off there. This is Delhi, New York. D-E-L-H-I. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. That's a popular category to fly to. Trimming up. These winds are terrible tonight. Ups and down, yes. 14 minutes away. We're almost done with our flight for tonight. And I'm going to bed. I am on vacation starting tomorrow. Actually, probably today. So there you go. You watch Okando on Twitch? He's kind of like the guy to watch for bush flying, if you ask me. There's also who's the guy that does the bush scenery? Downwind Sim is also another one, but well, you should try to tune into Okando.
Skyway 5557 speed 180 to Zena Tower, Zena 128.15.
Coming up here, then I'll turn to the west here, set my DG. There you go. A little bit more southwest, so we can fly to the fourth. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, yep. I do like it. I actually flew with them a couple times on a stream, but what did I take out there? I don't remember. Yeah, well he does. He's a firefighter in real life or something like that, so he like streams at all different hours, usually during the day. So usually I catch him on the weekends, unless I'm on vacation. Yeah, I like him. He's coming to FS Expo too, so I hope to at least introduce myself. But he wasn't too crazy about the idea of it being Providence, and some people aren't. So it's not that bad though. I mean, I appreciate it for being like a half hour from where I live. So, all right, we're about 20 nautical miles out, so I'm gonna start making calls here. So let's do it. Sidney Municipal traffic, Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot, 20 nautical miles to the east. Gonna overfly the airfield into a teardrop left downwind entry for runway 7, full stop. Sidney Municipal. Yeah. Yeah, we're going up and down with these updrafts.
79 to 10 miles from Doogie, cross Doogie 4000, set up wind and left approach, reduce speed to 180 to Xenon. Oh, 180 to Xenon, and let the island, 9 left,
Man, winds are kind of strong. Anyways, we're gonna start our descent here, so going off the holding of the autopilot, we're gonna kick this back to about 2100. And we're gonna start our descent by trimming down up 500 feet per minute on a descent. Allison, announce the descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
Skyway 6938 at 4000.
These winds are playing close today.
At 4000, 210.
Tow guide tracker on.
And it's 765, turn left heading 180. I said why is doing that is 765.
Driven down.
Skyway 5167 to maintain 5000, maintain 250 knots.
Come on, trim down.
5000, Skyway 167.
Sorry if my focus goes off chat a little bit. Just gotta make sure this descent keeps going up, even though I'm trimming down.
Skyway 5938,
Again, we should be about 2,000 feet pattern altitude. We're gonna increase the mixture a little bit as we're around. For some reason, we're not really descending. Now we're descending. Dude. I've never landed at this airport in real life or sim, so it should be quite the adventure.
That's 75 turn rating, 180 now. 180, we're calling traffic ahead of us. Yeah, we are, but straight to look a little more on the base side. He's 210 knots, so you're at 180, we'll turn miles roughly. Okay, just checking at 75 minutes. Yeah, thanks.
All right, about 15 nautical miles out, make another call. Sidney Municipal traffic, where is your Echo Foxtrot 15 nautical miles to the east, setting up a left. Teardrop downwind entry for runway 7 full stop, Sidney Municipal.
Skyway 5167 to 19 4000.
Alright, we're also going to be on the intercom for shadows, so let's do that.
Traffic 735 Echo 5 South, practice GPS, approach 36, full stay clear of the pilot.
These winds are up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. Take the drone cam out a little bit after too. Around.
Traffic Cessna 1235 Echo, we're turning out to the west, about 2 miles south of the field. Traffic Sky KTAN Mike November, making right crosswest for northwest departure, will be 125.
Coming in. 13 nautical miles up.
Traffic 90 Sierra Papa 1 mile southeast.
3,000, we're under 3,000. We'll
for runway 18 pattern work.
Keep coming down. I want to try to be at 2,900 feet as I cross.
Traffic on 213 coming gravel 6 miles to the north. Joining fast traffic for runway 38.
Make this happen.
traffic, Skyhawk 1235 Echo, 11 miles south on the practice RNet 36, leave at 3000 for 2200.
Miles out. Almost 3,000.
Unicom traffic, Cali 514 Sierra at 7 miles to the east. Be making a left base for 18 full stop. Anybody here is 3-5? Traffic, Skyhawk 1235 Echoes, 11 miles south, be at 3000 for 2200 on the practice RNet GPS 36 approach.
Right, let's try to level it out here at 2,900. And here we go. City Municipal traffic, Rhode, 0 Foxtrot 10 nautical miles to the east, going to overfly the airfield at approximately 2,900 to enter a left teardrop, left downwind entry for runway 7 for the stop. City Municipal. Okay, back off a little bit. Trim down. Full rich.
Traffic, Skyline 511 with is backdancing to runway 17.
Should be seeing the airfield pretty soon. Play on the other side of the hill.
Traffic, Skyline
Sorry about that.
511 with is taking off runway 17.
It's kind of cool that it just drops down here. Sidney Municipal traffic, Rhode, 0 Foxtrot, about 8 nautical miles east of the airport. Going to overfly the airfield at 2,900 and do a left downwind teardrop entry for runway 7 for the stop. Sidney Municipal. Should be right down there. I'm not really seeing it yet.
Okay, we'll just continue.
Kind of crabbing to a little north for interior too as well.
Victor's going to be a short approach.
It might be over there.
Traffic to Central Coastline for info or
Alright, we don't want to fly in any missiles.
from the final approach fix for the RNAV.
Well, we're looking for it.
Unicom, there's a citation on the RNAV 218.
That could be it right there. Looks like one of the hangars. Trim down a little bit. Or that could be it out there. Let's see, we don't fly it. Traffic's traveling pretty fast down there, no?
Right. Alpha November.
Prepared for landing.
Yep, the weather seems to have gone down there. We think we can make it in, but don't, or wondering if you could periscope in and send out we've got a car there or car service, they can just convert over to. Okay, yeah, the weather
should be right in front of us.
There, it's going down right in there.
I'm seeing it. Am I missing it? Actually, it's right there. I see it. Yeah, that's the airfield. Alright, let's make things happen then. And City Municipal Traffic Area Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot 3 nautical miles to the northeast. We're flying the airfield at 2,900 for a left downwind teardrop entry for runway 7, full stop, City Municipal.
Hotel 7.5 to the south, inbound, full stop, runway.
I'm not gonna have my mic stop. Nope, we're good. Alright. So we're gonna take a turn, like a big turn to the right, come back in, and establish left downwind. You know what? No, heck it. We're just gonna do a left downwind because there's nothing anyone's down there. No's answering. So let's get our descent going on to 2,000. And doesn't look like anyone's down there, so we're gonna just take the left downwind. If I'm not hearing anyone, it makes it a little quicker, you know? It doesn't look like anyone's down there, so. And Sydney Municipal Traffic, Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot, just north of the field. Gonna enter a left downwind for runway 7, full stop, Sydney Municipal. That does look to be a generic field. I just want to make sure the line isn't stuck. Come down pretty high. We are high, not by much, just by about 300 or 400 feet. And here we go. Landing on runway 7, which is a left pattern, not a right. Alright, still gotta get down there. Oh, we're about 2,000 right now, so we're good. Alright, being the airfield, I'm gonna go carve heat, 1800. Carve heat's on, because I left it on the whole time. Great, Eric. Wonderful. 1800. RPMs. Good. Okay, in the white arc, one thing of flaps, angle down. Oh, we're looking decent. Okay, we do have to trim up a little bit though, because we're just sitting too rapidly. And try to extend the downwind a little bit. It's back there. Right, turn base. City Municipal Traffic, Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot left downwind to base, runway 7, full stop, City Municipal. Okay, I'm gonna keep turning around because it's probably gonna line up if I do. Yep, turning fine. Back to 1500 RPMs. And onto the flaps. City Municipal Traffic, Warrior 0 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 7, full stop, City Municipal. Okay. Last thing of flaps. Throttle up, so we're going a little faster. I'm going to be about 65. And here we go. I'm just going to turn off to the left here. A little bit of throttle coming down. Throttle out. And let's land this thing.
Traffic beach jet arriving from the southwest,
Yep, floating big time. There we go. Not bad. Alright, we're gonna have to taxi off the end of the runway probably, but that's alright. Tabble it off.
Traffic beach jet left downwind.
Floated for a while there. I didn't think I came in that fast. Flaps up. Car peed off. I remember putting the carbide on, but it was on. Welcome to Sidney Municipal, everybody. Checklist. Stand by.
Traffic, Legacy Jet is 20 miles to the
left.
southwest, inbound for landing. Looking for any traffic in the area, please advise.
Sorry. Sidney Municipal Traffic. Warrior 0, okay. Foxtrot, clear of runway 7. Full stop. Yeah, there's a lot of float to that one. I'll give you that. Alright. After landing checklist. Flaps up, carbide off, fuel pump. Never turned it on, should have. Strobes off. Ow, my back hurt. Landing light off. Taxi lights required. Pitot heat is off. Fixtures required. Trim set for kickoff. Let's do that now. It was right about there. Alright, good. And with that, we taxi to the apron up ahead. Then we'll take the drone cam out and see what we see out here. This is obviously the default model. Total air tracker on. Could have been better. I think I came in a little too fast. I don't think I was very fast though. So, but we got it down. That's what matters. There's T's over there.
Is about 20 miles south.
Something. Yep, those are T's.
Inbound for runway 26.
Right over here. And right about there. Alright, let's park it. Securing ELT, verify silent is avionics off. I'm going to turn the chatter off as well. So let me do that. Avionics off. Alright, everything except for beacon off. Mixture full lean. That was quite a flight. That's a little over 2 hours. Yep. She said it would be. Alright. Mags off. Master off. Lights off. Brake on. And let's take the drone cam out. Let me turn the tablet off so you can actually see things. Come on, tablet. I'm also going to turn off the following so that way we don't have any elevation problems. But welcome to Sidney Municipal in Sidney, New York. Never been here before. Just a small little airport. Looks pretty nice. Alright, let me find out where Sidney is. Sidney is going north from here. So Sidney is actually right there. And that's the big town, I guess, that it's named after. Got some solar panels there. It's nice. And a little valley here in the end of the Catskills. If anyone is out there from Sidney, let us know. Cause sometimes I get people that see where I'm flying to and kind of tune in because of that. So, looks like a nice little town. Yeah. That's it. We made it past the Catskills, Hudson River, everything, and we ended up in Sidney, New York. So anyways, we're going to call it a night here from Sidney, New York. And I appreciate you all coming out. Thanks again to Stu and Comet Crazy 3, I think it was, for rating the stream. Thanks to everyone for coming out. Remember to push that follow button on Twitch. We're trying to get to 620 followers on YouTube. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get closer to monetizing videos and make extra flight funds. I'll also be at FS Expo in June in Providence, Rhode Island, so feel free to check that out. FlightSimExpo.com. It'd be nice to see people there, except for those guys who totally punked me tonight. But don't worry, I'm gonna have to go back and edit that video and take that out, so that's fine. And if you're on Kick, please push that follow button as well as subscribe. We're looking for our first subscriber there. So, but anyways, all the money I make here is basically put to real world flying and sim flying. So I appreciate all your support. Even just watching the stream helps out. And we're gonna rate someone on Twitch, so you stay tuned. Everyone else, I'll see you later. Eric Flight, peace out. Have a good night.